So with organic YouTube alone, we're able to book over 20 sales calls for our agency and get 3 high-ticket clients who paid us over $3,000 for our services. As you can see here, we track every single person who comes through our system, and it tracks automatically and connects to our Google Sheet to see when they came in, their information, and where they came from. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can scale your agency, coaching, or consulting offer completely with organic YouTube. Organic YouTube is literally the most powerful thing you can do to grow your business with no dollars up front. So I'm going to show you exactly what our system is so you can scale your agency and make sure you close clients on a consistent basis. So let's hop on my computer and I'll talk more about it. Perfect. So let's talk about the YouTube growth system. Now, YouTube is the greatest organic marketing method to grow your agency, coaching, or consulting business, period. It's better than any other way, completely for organic. We're able to close multiple high-ticket clients for over $3,000 per client from our own YouTube channel you're watching literally right now without spending a single penny on advertising. And at the time, we only have about 118 subscribers. So you don't need tons of subscribers to start to grow your business. It's really cool how you can have just a small number of people see you, but if you speak their language and you do the right type of content, they're going to buy from you. Now, we booked our first call with only 24 subscribers on this channel, and we sold our first client at 70 subscribers. So less than 100 subscribers, and someone's willing to pay us tons of money to actually work with them, help them scale their own agency. So you can definitely start to grow your agency with just a small amount of views and subs. Now, here's a diagram to show exactly what our simple system is that we use to book calls on our calendar organically. So it's very simple. You watch a video just like this, you click the link in the description that has our landing page in our funnel, and you book a call on our calendar. That's very simple. The best funnels that we've seen are the ones that are very simple. You don't want to put people through all these hoops. You don't want to make them do lead magnets and do all these crazy funnels. Just make them click on a link and book a call on your calendar. It's very simple. Now, let's talk about why YouTube is the best platform to book calls for your business, better than Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, any other platform out there. Now, the 3 reasons as to why is because of trust, search intent, and compounding interest. And I'm going to explain exactly what each of these methods or these principles are. Now, when it comes to trust, when creating content on YouTube, the videos you create are generally longer than any other platform. I'm sure you know YouTube is long-form content, right? It's content you should be at least around 5 minutes per video you actually put out, or somewhere around there, even 10 or 15 minutes. Now, this means that people will usually see your face longer on the platform and get to know you more, right? So if I see you and I recognize you and I keep seeing you over and over again in my feed, I start to like you and start to trust you. It's really just how humans work. When you see somebody for a long time and you consistently see them over and over again, you start to like them no matter who they are. And currently, we're in a huge trust recession where selling online products and selling online products and services is getting harder and harder. I'll be honest, when people see you online, if you don't have any credibility, if you don't have anything behind you, they're just not going to buy from you. They can't trust you, right? So the thing is, you need to be able to build a trust engine that can actually give you the trust, validation, and systems that you need to close clients. And Consumer Reports say that it takes at least 7 hours of someone spending time with you before they buy something with you, right? So people really aren't going to spend 7 hours on TikTok, right? They may spend 7 hours, but they're going to keep scrolling around and see other people's content. No one really goes on TikTok or Instagram, sees one of your reels, stops and watches every single one of your content. It really doesn't go down that way, right? It's more of just a quick scroll, and it's not something that you can actually get benefits or value from. So you need to make sure that your ideal client sees your face as much as possible, and the best way to do that is with YouTube, because if they see one 10-minute video, that's worth like 20 reels. That's worth like 20 Instagram posts. So it's super, super valuable. Now, you shouldn't just make random videos on YouTube and just call it a day, right? You shouldn't just make random like TikTok dancing videos. You shouldn't make random videos that just mean nothing. You should make videos that create actual value that your customer wants. You need to create content that provides value for your ideal customer, because people won't watch if you don't give them value. And your YouTube channel is not something to just make random vlogs on, or to flex on subscribers, or to show the new Lambo you bought. That's not the point of YouTube. YouTube is a system and an engine and a machine that generates you leads, appointments, and sales. For example, I had one of my clients that I work with help them with their YouTube channel, but they kept posting vlogs. They just kept posting vlogs. I'm telling you, vlogs aren't really the type of content that's going to get you to I'm telling you, vlogs aren't really the type of content they're going to get you clients, because people don't care about that. People want to see value that says, hey, how can you help me and benefit me? And once they benefit from your content, they're going to trust you more and want to work with you. So that's the basis of trust on YouTube. Now let's talk about search intent. Now, what we need to understand as well is that you have to give your clients content that actually helps them. But if you're not putting out content consistently and you don't have the right plan, you won't know what type of content they need. Now, the question is, how do we create content that gives value to our potential clients and shows we are experts at solving the problems they may have, right? You want to make sure you create content that people are actually searching for. A big problem is that people like to create YouTube content on things that people might like, but they don't know, right? You have to know for a fact that people are searching for something and that it's something they want to see. So this is why we use a software called vidIQ. This software is amazing, right? So vidIQ is a software that shows the back end of what every single person is searching for on YouTube. So at any time there's a search ever, vidIQ captures that info and tells you how many monthly searches there are, how much competition is in that search, and how many people are searching for that on a monthly basis. So you'll always know exactly who's searching for it, why they're searching for it, and the best keywords to use for your niche. So remember, guys, YouTube is owned by Google, which means YouTube is the biggest video search engine in the world, right? Whenever you Google something, I guarantee it links you. Whenever you Google search something and you see a video, I guarantee that video is from YouTube, because Google and YouTube are connected. Because the thing is, if people can search, because Google and YouTube are connected. So every time someone Googles something and searches for it, it's available on YouTube and vice versa, right? So it's really important to understand that they want people to actually search and actually have results in the back end that can be tracked on both platforms, which is super important. So what you must do is use vidIQ to find out what our ideal client is searching for and use those search keywords in your own channel to get clients to book a call with you, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up vidIQ right now, and I'm going to show you the research strategy that we use. And I'm also going to show you in the back end of our YouTube channel some keywords that we like to use to keep things congruent, to make sure you actually watch the videos that we post, right? So I'm going to hop into vidIQ right now. So if I go to vidIQ here, you see it's very, very simple. Now, vidIQ is not that expensive. It's like $20 a month. I say definitely get it, guys, because it's 100% worth it. Now let's go to keywords here. Now, what I want to do is search for a specific type of keyword that my ideal client wants. So let's say I own a roofing Facebook ads agency. So of course, roofers are probably going to figure out how to actually run Facebook ads for their company, right? So we can type in roofer Facebook ads, something like that, something very simple. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to get a score here. It says it's 62, which is very high, which means a lot of people are searching for this, but the competition is very low. So the thing is that it's perfect, because you can go use this keyword and actually outrank your competition by just making better content in that niche. So I can scroll down here. You can see that there's tons of different keywords specifically for it, like roofer Facebook ads, how to run roofer Facebook ads, how to run leads for Facebook ads. And I guarantee that roofers are looking for this, right? Because a lot of people online who want to actually grow their business, at first they probably figure out how to market online on YouTube, and people are here to learn. They're here to learn how to do something. So if you have these keywords here and use them in your video, you're going to blow up and outrank your competition. And the best part is that you don't need that many views to get sales. So you can see the search volume is decently low. It's about 1,000 per month, which isn't that high, but it's very, very highly targeted views. What I want you guys to understand is that not every view is created equal. You can get millions of views on, let's say, a Jake Paul video, but the problem is that even though it gets millions of views, they're cheap views. They're people who just want to be entertained and they don't want to buy anything. If you want to get high quality views and close deals for your agency or coaching or consulting business, usually you're going to get smaller amount of views, but they're much more targeted because they're looking for your solution. So they're going to see you as an expert and they're going to want to work with you. I'm telling you guys, make sure don't use vanity metrics like views and view count to think that you're going to actually grow your agency. It's all about the value and who you target. So it's very important. So What I suggest is to go through the system, find at least 5 to 10 keywords you can use to research on your prospects and use them in your YouTube videos. Now, what I'm going to show you as well is exactly our YouTube channel in the back end. I'm going to show you what we use for our own keywords. So I'm going to go right here and take a look at the back end here. Now, if I go to content here, you're going to see that one of our best videos, we plan it out very, very carefully. So if I go to views here, I'm going to click here and go to views. Then let's go to this video here. It's doing very well for us. This specific video has booked us tons of meetings. Now, if I scroll down here, you can see that my keywords are very congruent to what the title is. The keywords are, let me scroll down here. It's like how to use cold SMS for Go High Level, how to use cold SMS outreach SMMA. Those keywords are very important because this is an entire video talking about cold SMS, right? So it's very important to understand that this is exactly how you should do it. You should create content that people are searching for and use that to generate leads, appointments, and sales. Now, what we do, we have a special tactic of growing your YouTube channel very fast and finding the right type of people to actually watch your channel. There's a specific special way that we grow YouTube channels with a secret keyword research strategy that we have. If you guys want access to that, please click the link below, book a call with us, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together so we can show you exactly how we do that. But now the third principle is compounding interest. So YouTube has a special system that almost no other social media platform has, which is crazy, right? And that system is the fact that YouTube has a search algorithm connected to, and that system is the fact that YouTube has a search algorithm that's connected to Google. That's super important. This means that you can choose a video topic to create, and if it does well, people will search for it forever. So that's the biggest thing. You want to make sure you have people or videos that people are searching for, so they'll consistently search for it forever, so you'll always get views forever. So it's like creating digital real estate, because you make a video once and it gets seen over and over again by your ideal client, and then you can use that to book meetings, tons of meetings, bro. There's videos that we made literally 3 months ago that still get me views and book calls to this day, which is insane. So with places like Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms, they're not as stable or as apparent as YouTube, which is super important. So let me show you guys some examples of some YouTube channels that are doing this very well and getting tons of clients and views from their organic content. So number one is Nick Terrio. I'm going to show you his page. And what he does is he scales e-com brands with Facebook ads, right? You can see he gets tons of views now. Actually, not even that much. He probably gets like about 1,000 or 2,000 per actual video. But he said he closed his first client with his fourth video, which is insane. You can see that he has a huge company, and this is basically the engine of his business, is just YouTube, right? It's insane. Now let's take a look at another example here. Other example is Iman Arab. So his entire agency focuses on helping people get more clients with YouTube. So it's kind of like, it's funny, right? So he understands the value of YouTube. So you can see all of his content is just basically focused on helping his clients close more deals from YouTube. You can see he doesn't get that many views either, probably like 1,000 each, but he gets tons and tons of leads and sales into his business. It's really cool. Now, the final example we have is someone named Noah Walls, right? So if I go here, Noah Walls, this guy, he is a roofer marketer. So he has an agency that helps roofers. Now, this is really, really cool because a lot of people may think that a roofer may not be on YouTube because they're home service people, but that's not true at all, right? Creating content on YouTube can work in any industry because the world is huge. It has over 3 billion people on YouTube daily. So you can definitely find your ideal client on YouTube. He gets a good number of views here, but the thing is, I guarantee he closes tons of deals from his YouTube channel because he's consistently posting, right? He's consistently posting. So when it comes to that, I wanted you guys to see that to understand the power and the actual, So I want you guys to see that because I want you guys to see the power and the potential of creating a YouTube channel that can feed you leads and sales all the time, right? Now, let's talk about the 3 basic types of content you should create, because now that we know that YouTube is amazing and we know how to actually find the right type of content, what type of content should we create and how do we structure it? So what we do is we do 3 different types of content. We do action-based content, educational content, and social proof content. So action-based content at its core teaches somebody exactly how to do something. Like teach someone literally step by step what to do. Now, it's a very, very direct step-by-step guide, and it's the best type of content to get clients because you're literally helping people directly. So literally helping people do exactly what they need to do is very, very helpful, very powerful, and very high respect. So that works very well. Now, some examples of some titles here is like how to blank result in 2026 from zero to blank, how to blank common search part of your process, like how to start Facebook ads, how to close deals, things like that. Now there's educational content, which is content that it helps people find a new perspective on how to solve their problems, and it's much less technical than action-based content. So this is stuff like saying like, oh, why your sales aren't growing in 1995, why your sales aren't growing in 2026, why you're having issues, how to actually go over imposter syndrome, things like that, right? That aren't very technical, but they are still very practical and would help people in growing their own businesses or their lives, right? So the best way to blank has changed in 2025, everything you need to know, things like that, right? Now, there's something called social proof content. Social proof content is content that proves to your client that you are who you say you are. These can be testimonials, case studies, or screenshots of your results to gain the trust of your audience. So examples of that is like literally how someone went from blank to blank, how someone went from 0 to 100,000 per year, something like that, right? Now, there's a really, really important balance you should have. You should have 50% of your content be action-based content, 30% be educational, and 20% be social proof content, right? So that's exactly how you should structure your entire YouTube channel to get clients and leads for your agency or even your coaching or consulting business, right? So if you guys want to figure out exactly how we set this up and how we're able to close deals consistently, like I said, hop on a call with us below by clicking the link below, talk to us one-on-one, and we'll see if we could be a good fit to guarantee that you scale and get multiple clients into your business on a day-to-day basis. All right, guys, I hope you got a lot of value from this video. I loved making it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.